Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having me here today. I have been blown away so far by the thought-provoking insights shared by the speakers who have gone before me, and I'm hoping to contribute to the discourse. At this year's summit, the focus is on building a sustainable economy through innovation. And this is something which is also a critical pillar of the Mastercard ambition. Our vision as a company is for all stakeholders to come together to build an inclusive and sustainable world. Our role in supporting this vision is enabling financial and digital inclusion that empowers individuals. A strategy at Mastercard to digitalize the base of the pyramid. We believe that by driving digital inclusion for marginalized individuals, we can improve access to services in healthcare, education, agriculture, and humanitarian aid, while also paving the way for financial inclusion and digital payments. This is because we know that our world is full of brilliant possibilities, but they're not always open to everyone. Today, many of the most inequality and exclusion still hold women back. Often, the data that we rely on to create the future doesn't capture women's experiences, and we fail to spot from seizing the possibilities that we create. Africa is full of possibility. It's the only region in the world where more women than men choose to become entrepreneurs are made by or jointly with women. Women are more likely to invest their wealth in their families and communities, putting up to 90% into such initiatives, contributing to alleviating poverty. Their contributions drive commerce and society as a whole. Businesses to having the financial tools to participate in the formal economy, from joining the C-suites to following their passions. While positive steps are being taken to level the playing field, too much of our world is still designed without women in mind and without women involved. At this moment, in almost every country, there are large gaps in economic opportunities and outcomes for women. These lingering barriers to women's earnings, assets, and participation in global financial systems continue to limit possibilities for individuals and for their communities. In fact, more than half of the formal and informal SMEs with one or more women owners lack access to finance and face an estimated 42 billion financing gap across business value chains. Providing credit to women-owned SMEs could increase income per capita an average of 12% by 2030. There's also business rationale to gender equality. Women represent an untapped customer base worth potentially billions of dollars. In fact, with 70% of consumer purchases driven by women in Africa, we have good reason to further sharpen our focus on the female economy. At Mastercard, we're committed to leading the charge in reshaping the way our world is designed, coded, and constructed. We're pushing our networks further, forging ambitious partnerships, and championing the people, businesses, and innovations that are transforming the way our world works. Earlier this year, we made a pledge to bring a total of 1 billion people and 50 million micro and small businesses into the digital economy by 2025. And as part of this effort, there will be a direct focus on providing 25 million women entrepreneurs with solutions that can help them grow their businesses. with only 37% of women reporting access to financial services in sub-Saharan Africa, compared with 48% of men. Creating programs that focus on closing the gender gap has been a critical part of our efforts. We are leveraging the company's best assets, our tools, technology, insights, funding, and expertise to connect women to possibilities that will help them unlock their potential over the long term. So what does this look like at Mastercard? It is creating digital marketplaces so that smallholder women farmers, for instance, can get paid fully for their crops. It has given women entrepreneurs greater access to training and capital. It helps There are several barriers to including women into the financial ecosystem, including legal and societal restrictions, lower levels of education and financial literacy, and lack of a regular income. One of the biggest challenges holding them back is simply because financial products don't work for them. This is why we've spent a significant time and resources understanding women's financial priorities and mapping out those priorities across different life stages to better understand how our technologies fit or don't fit into it. We call this Women by Design, an insight-forward approach to incorporating women's experiences into the design process. It's really about doing intensive market research to understand women's needs and pain points so that we can create products and services that actually get used and impact lives, uplifting everyone in the process. While we aim to design a world that works better for women, we can't do it alone. Together with our partners, we have customized innovative solutions to connect women with the training, capital, economic potential. Lucy, for instance, and many others like her were participants in the pilot of a new digital solution resulting from a partnership between Mastercard and Unilever called Jazaduka, Fill Up Your Store. It's a first of its kind digital lending platform in Kenya, and it tracks how much Unilever products a store owner has purchased over time and combines that data with Mastercard analytics. The results are used to provide a microcredit eligibility recommendation to the Kenya Commercial Bank, who can then provide a credit line. Creditworthiness can unlock funding for millions of small businesses around the world. For Lucy, it allowed her to grow her own inventory and business knowledge, and she's now more confident about meeting her family's financial needs. Another key challenge impacting girls is education. More than 49 million girls are out of school in sub-Saharan Africa, facing multiple barriers to education, including cultural norms and practices, school-related gender-based violence, and early or forced marriages. The inability for caregivers to pay for education is missing. To help this, in partnership with UNICEF and the Ministry of Education, we launched another digital platform that tackles the challenges of paying school fees. In conclusion, today's conversations are absolutely key in bringing these diverse perspectives to the table, but they are only a starting point. Because when we work together, a world that works better for women creates limitless possibilities for us all. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share this vision with you today. Thank you.